Hey y'all, I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts. Welcome to my channel. Let's light a candle. Not sure if it's going to work. Doug had it flickering for me, but I don't know if it's totally fixed. We'll see. Oh, look. Yes, ma'am. So, if you've never seen me light my candle, I know I have quite a few subscribers that I didn't have a while ago, and welcome to you guys. I light my candle for lots of reasons. This one is courtesy of Tina over at the Crafty Bean, and it smells like fresh baked cookies. So there's that. My whole room smells like sugar cookies when I'm done, and I love that. The other reason is it's hard to get up here. It's hard to get up here and dedicate time and clear my mind so that my time up here is enjoyable and have fun. That's the whole point of my studio, is to enjoy myself and exercise that part of my brain. And because this time up here is precious, I want to stay focused. So I take a breath, I intend my candle, and then I keep the flame where I can see it. And as that flickers, it reminds me, be here, be present, be grounded. Let's take a breath. Okay, let's hope it works. Gotta move something, guys. I adjusted the camera because the last video was, I don't know, I felt like I was standing on my head or something. And I forgot to wrap the cord. Okay. I have some happy mail. I'm pretty sure I have to have a drink. Water. We finally broke down and started using those big 5-gallon water dispensers. Our city water here is horrible. It's really not drinkable. It has so much crap in it. And nobody likes the water. And when we bought this house, it had RO water, reverse osmosis water. And I thought, oh, thankfully, we've got great water. Yay. Well, that water just tastes like it's dead to me. That can't be good for you. Sorry, I gotta have another sip. I chomped on a carrot before I came up here, and I think I'm actually choking on it. Anyway, so now we've just resigned ourselves that, well, I did. Doug will drink anything, but I had to have good water. Okay, now the envelope says Ventura. I don't remember somebody on my channel named Ventura. Look at this. Oh my God, you guys, look at that. What a cool sticker. Where did you get that? That is very, very cool. Oh, it's Rita. Okay, so this says, don't be afraid to flourish. Carol, don't let anyone dull your sparkle. Happy spring, Rita. Yeah, all right. So this is Rita's card. Birds for the Spring Tree. And I have her email, and she has an April birthday. Okay, so she is R Ventura 123 on Instagram. This is adorable. It looks like she has maybe she has drawn these birds and then done some watercoloring. I love the dove. Yeah, very cute. Love that. I like that it's simple. Very cute. All right, Rita, let's get you written in. So the spring giveaway, you still have plenty of time. You don't have time to dawdle, but you do have plenty of time to make something to hang on the tree and get it in the mail in time for the drawing. Where's my... I am actually choking on a little crumb of a carrot. And this is Rita. Okay. And I've had several people say, I want to join in, I want to join in. Well, then sit your ass down in your chair and make a tag. That's what I have to say. All right. All you have to do is send me something to hang on the spring tree and put your information on the back. That's it. If you don't have my postal address, just email me, littlecaryl at, oh, no, littlecaryl 65 at gmail.com. I'm going to write on this card. And I'm going to hang your card up where I can see it on my little card thing. Cute, Rita. Thank you very much, dear. Good luck. Oh, Rita, make sure you're a subscriber. Y'all, you have to be a subscriber. I don't think I've said that before, but you have to be a subscriber. Okay, I've been waiting to do this. I thought I had this die. I don't have this die. I saw this on Saturday Morning Makes, which I'm going to tag this video to. And it's hashtag SatMoreMakes. And SatMoreMakes is the child of Jill Norwood over at Greenwood Girl Cards on YouTube. She started this during COVID when everybody was shut in, and she too was shut in. And she said, why aren't we crafting together and getting together? So she created this hashtag Saturday Morning Makes, because she thought, well, you know, Saturday to be a good day, da-da-da. Well, it blew up. It was just what we needed. So Saturday also, some people can't. So she opened it up to any day, any craft. Cards, journals, cooking, crochet, whatever you do that gives you joy, just hashtag it SatMoreMakes and post it anytime. Okay, now it's a big deal. Lots of people doing SatMoreMakes. And if you're trying to grow your channel, it's a great way to meet people and enhance your subscribers and all of that. All right, I saw Jill make these. These dies are from My Creative Time, and they are the large prim die, large prim hearts. This paper is also My Creative Time. She says, question mark, because she's not sure. Let me see. Yeah, My Creative Time, dots, flowers, and solids. Okay. So she used, I don't know what paper she used, I can't remember. And then, this, I just think this is brilliant. She turned him into carrots. I mean, hello. It's one of those things when you see it, you know when you go to the craft show and you look at something and you go, well, I could make that. Yeah, you could, but you didn't. You know? So when I saw this, I thought, well, I could make that. Well, yeah, you can, but Jill thought of it and you didn't make it. So, yeah, it's a simple idea, but yeah, you didn't make it. Wonder if we could make this just a little shabby. Hold on, I just had a thought. That doesn't happen very often. A thought, oh my, a thought. Yeah, I have this right here. Let's try it. Well, I've had a day. So let's just talk about me for a minute, okay? Since we're all here. So my rheumatologist wants to put me on these infusions. And since we decided, I guess it was 2 months ago, 6 weeks, something like that, yeah, let's do it. He said, I'll have home health come and they'll do it all right there at your house. And I said, I don't know if that's going to happen because I'm a really hard stick. I usually have to have ultrasound. And he said, well, these guys are really good, so let's try it. I said, okay, let's try it. I'm up for trying it. Well, since then, he is no longer, I got an announcement that he is no longer going to be at that clinic. And he called me, and he couldn't at that time tell me where he was going to be. And so I thought, okay, we'll just wait till he gets to his new place, and then I'll find out, where he's at, and we'll start this infusion process. Well, I get a call last week from my specialty pharmacy, and they said, well, no, that's not true. There's more drama than that. I got a letter that my specialty medication had been denied. I thought, oh, geez. Well, since I got the letter, the date has passed that he was going to not be at that same office. So now I don't know, I don't know where he is yet, and I'm not sure how to get a hold of him. But anyway, I got a notice that my medication request had been denied. And I panicked a little bit. Went, oh no, what am I going to do? I don't know where he is yet. And so, not sure I like that. So I call the specialty pharmacy and said, I got this letter and I really need this medication, blah, blah, blah. And they said, oh, your doctor already called us. And he filled out all the paperwork and sent it in, and we have approved it. I went, yay! Awesome. That's great. So, crisis averted. Yay, team. He's really efficient that way. Then let's see, 2 days ago, I get a call that they want to send the medication. And I said, great. And then after that, I get a call from the home health agency yesterday. The medication should be there today, and we want to come tomorrow. And I said, okay, now tomorrow's Friday, and I need to tell you I'm a really hard stick. And she said, okay, I'll make a note of that. And I said, well, yeah, make a note of it, but also tell your nurse that to bring plenty of different supplies because I'm a really hard stick. Anesthesiology has a hard time with ultrasound. She said, okay, we'll bring plenty. I said, okay. But I could tell, talking to her, that she really didn't grasp the gravity of what I was trying to say. Like, I'm a really hard stick, like, for reals. So, last night, about 7:30 at night, here come the medication. It has to be refrigerated. Put it in the refrigerator. Didn't hear from home health yet. So today, about 10:30, they call, and she says, I'm in town, and I'm going to see one more patient, and then I can come over and see you. And I said, did they tell you that I'm a hard stick? And she said, yeah, I've got lots of supplies. I'll see you in about an hour. I said, great. And Doug and I were kind of taking bets. I said, nah, it's not going to happen. I can tell it's just not going to happen. I'm going to end up over at the hospital in the infusion center, I can tell. So the nurse shows up. She's an RN. And she gets all of her supplies out. They forgot the pole. Nobody sent the pole. They were supposed to send that with the medication. They didn't. So Doug went and got us a standby pole. He got one of those big long poles that we have to use because our ceilings are like 20 feet. And he has to use one of these poles that has a thing on it for putting light bulbs in, which I thought was brilliant. And so did she. And she looked me over and said, you know, I don't even see anything that I want to try. I mean, you might have a little spot here that we could draw blood, maybe, but I don't see anything that'll hold this infusion. It's got to hold the medication for an hour. I says, yeah, it's not going to happen. She says, yeah, I don't see anything. So she called her boss, and her boss said, well, all we can do is call the doctor. I said, well, good luck with that. I hope you guys have more clout than me because he's not at the other clinic anymore. And he wasn't able to let his patients know where he was going, which is absurd. Until after he left, which was the 26th, and today's the 28th. So she said, oh, okay, so I like, that really has some depth to it, but I don't love it. So I think I'm just going to keep it simple and not put anything under this one. So they're going to call and get a hold of him somehow. And they're talking about putting a port in. I'm not going to get a port, I've already decided. I have to have this medication possibly for years. I'm not going to deal with a port for years. That's what I call a not happener. You know, that might be Doug, and I've got my door open. So I'm going to shut my door. Yep, it is Doug. Hold on just a second, guys. I'm doing a video.
Right now?
Yeah?
I just got a text from Jay.
Okay.
It said, Carol, are there covenants and will we get a key or use lockbox?
Well, let me come down and help you in just a minute. There's no covenants. We can use a lockbox.
Lockbox will be okay. We'll get you a key.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. What?
You have to turn on the other sign that's still there. Let's
Right.
hope that sign will come down.
Yeah. Okay, bye. Sorry, guys. He doesn't realize I am doing a video, not just that I'm going to do a video. I just think this is so stinking cute, Jill. Okay. Let's see, how many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3. So that's dark. So let's do one dark and one light. So, yeah, I'm not going to have a port for a year, or years. No, not going to happen. So I think he's going to have to call over to the hospital and have a standing order for me. I don't even know if they do those. That's what we used to do when I was nursing and somebody, was going to be like doing things regularly. We would just get an order, a standing order, so you didn't have to call the doctor every month. So there you go. That's what I got going on. I want to put like, here we go, right here. I should have cut it out of this die, and I may go ahead and do that after. After a video, I may go ahead and do that. Doug and I drove to the town we used to live in, Idaho Falls, yesterday, and, oh wait. I have to decide if I'm going to, if this is going to be on the back. I want them like that. Like that. Yeah, a friend of mine from the guild I used to belong to, well, I still belong to it, but where we used to live, was selling some fiber that I thought I just have to have. So we drove up there and we went to Michael's while we were there, because we don't have a Michael's here. And I was thinking that I would be able to pick up one of those really thin wood boxes, because I want to create the Memorydex card thing. And they didn't have them. And they didn't have anything that you can even substitute. Which I thought was strange. I'm just going to let that dry for a minute and then work on this one. Yeah, I thought that was really strange, because they used to have them, the boxes and birdhouses and, all that stuff that you can just paint. Used to get them for the kids all the time. Well, they don't have them anymore, apparently. He did find some dowels that are going to work. So that's good. That looks like it's going to break, so I'm going to pull it down. So I suspect I won't get my infusion until Monday. I'm going to have these once a month. And I would just as soon go to the infusion center and have them start an IV every time. No big deal. I don't care. There is a injector pen. I can't remember what they call them. It's like an EpiPen of this medication, but it doesn't have the amount. They don't make the dosage that I need according to the dog, so that really stinks. And I'm so against getting a port. If I had to have one, I absolutely would. I just don't think this is one of those instances. See, it's a carrot. Is that stinking cute or what? That looks like it's gonna break. Let's put something on it. I worked on the spinning journal a little bit, and I don't like it at all. It's not at all what I have in mind, in my head. And I may have ruined that paper, so I might have to actually start completely over. That doesn't throw me at all. I'll show you what I have done so far. Oh, that's a lot better. Let's put something under this though, because it's gonna stick to my table. So cute. Jill, this is adorable. I think what I'm going to do is put a leaf right there because there's a weak spot in the stem right there. So I think I'll just take a leaf and make a bridge, and that will help it. Right there. Jill, these are so stinking cute. I'm not doing them justice, y'all. You need to go over to Jill Norwood's channel and see what she did because they're so cute. That's not going to work. Why is that not going to work? I'm making the best dinner tonight. I'm so excited. I have everything ready downstairs. All I have to do is start cooking. I cut up a bunch of veggies. Cabbage and carrots and mushrooms and pea pods and onion, green onion. And I'm velveting some chicken. And I'm going to make a sauce as soon as I get downstairs. I forgot to do that. Need to do that. Okay, that's better. And I got some noodles, some of the Hunan noodles from the store. Okay, that's better. That'll hold. All right. Nice save. Now for this one. This one actually doesn't need that much help, but I think if I glue this to this and this to this, it'll work. Glue that to that, and glue this to this. Yeah, and we're gonna have Chinese food. As you guys probably know, if you watch my channel, Doug does not want to eat carbs. So for him, I'm just going to stir fry veggies, and he won't have noodles. But I also got him some jalapenos and habaneros, because he likes it spicy. That worked out great. Where's, uh-oh. Okay, now I needed some kind of a bow or something. Some sort of an embellishment. I actually have orange, but I don't think that's going to work in this case. Let's try some twine. This is such great twine. It's hemp twine, multi-purpose hemp twine. And it just has an H here. It doesn't have the company. Oh, Hempteak. www.hempteak.com. Made in Romania. I got this from Amazon, and I learned about it from Miss Jill Norwood, as a matter of fact. And I love it. It's so much easier to use than the twine that I had. It's thinner and it's harder, and so it goes through the buttons and things like that much better. I realize this is a waste of twine because I have to make the bow so big, but it's the only way I can make a freaking bow. And this twine is easy to shape too. That's pretty simple. Is that what I want? Oh, maybe. I think I kind of want it long. Let's double it up and see if I can make it have 4 tassels. Where's my little pokey tool thing? I don't remember now how Jill decorated hers. Everything she does, she just embellishes. So cute. Oh, and I saw Becky at Beck and Sam. She did these too this morning. I was watching her. Oh, wait. It's okay. Definitely not anything super special, but it's okay. Now this is kind of short. I don't know if I'll be able to get my bow. Oh, maybe. Voila. That was easy peasy. So it's Friday night. What are you guys doing? You going out to dinner? Going out dancing? What are you doing? I want to know. Okay, these aren't near as cute as Jill's, but I've been dying to make them. I feel like I need to put this one somewhere. I don't think I have one for this one. I don't. So, I think it's fine just the way it is. Unless I want to put this like right here. That'd be cute. Let's do that. I do have one for this. Nope, I don't think it needs it. Okay, I'm putting these over here to dry, and I'll show you my problems with the book. And I don't want to get any glue on it, so make sure I don't have any glue anywhere. Okay, so here's the book. Well, the beginnings of the book. It's not clearly not a book yet. This would be the front. So you would open it like this, and then I wanted this to flip. And it does, and it's fine. However, I don't like this. I thought of this after I had that down. And this down. I put coffee dyed paper on there. So now I'm wondering, do I just make a little pocket here to put things in? To cover this up? And the same with this, you know, put a pocket there. So all you would see is this. Or, I don't know, but I don't like that at all. Then, also, I thought, I was playing with the idea of putting a centerpiece in right here, like putting paper here, a regular signature, like coffee dyed paper, tea dyed paper, something like that. And then putting an insert right here, gluing it down, that has, because I really like this paper. It's got great grafting and stuff like that. But I don't like the way this turned out either. And I don't want it to go all the way to the edge, so I made it a little smaller. I don't know. My brain is stopped. It's not going to be a traditional journal. Oh, let me show you. Should have got that first. Let me show you. This will help you understand what I'm thinking. I haven't opened this, so it might not be the right thing, but. And I thought I had some of these, but I can't find them. I know Shannon from Mixed Media Minnesota sent me some a long time ago, and I used all of those, I'm sure. I remember using them. Looks like I might have accidentally ordered the right thing. So I want to put these clear vinyl pockets throughout this little book. And my thought is that you could put a sampling of what you're spinning or what you have spun in the little pockets, and then I'll make cute craft type tags to put in there also. So here's a little one, and all you do is just peel off the back, and then you would stick it on there. And this, I ordered 3 different sizes. So this is looks like these are extra. So these look like they're 2" by 1.5 or something. So there's that size. Then there's business card size, and I thought I'd put those maybe like here. I don't know. Then there's this size. That's going to be a really nice size, I think. And then I also thought I would include some labels. Thin strips of label. And then there's these bigger ones. And they fit almost the whole page. So I was thinking that basically you would have it like this, and then up here or over here you would write, and there would be a tag. I was kind of hoping there was a way I could stick this on here and not stick this, you know, not stick this part, so that I could, I think this whole back is going to be sticky, so it won't work. But what I'll do is I'll just make a tag that goes in there. So you would put, you know, Cotswold, bought from Susie, 2025, and maybe her email or address or whatever. Because there's so many of us, we all have so much fiber, and a lot of times you remember, like I remember all my sheep, and I remember what kind they were and all of that, and who their mom and dad was. But when I buy stuff, I can't remember. Like I bought a bunch of sparkle to go in the yarn. Can't remember where I got it. I bought these really cute little felt strip things to go in yarn. Can't remember where I got it. And this is just adorable. Makes me think maybe I need to think more specimen type. I don't know. I would love your input, guys. If you have any ideas or input, feel free to share, because I've stopped on this book because I'm not impressed. I know every project has an ugly stage, and I can usually work through that if I have a real good intuition of what I want. I can work through it. But this one, it's just got me stumped. When I made this, I thought, oh, well, I'll have a paper signature here, and then I'll put this here. And I don't like the way it turned out. And then it would go like this. Oh, and this, I gotta trim these down. If I use this, I have to trim it down because it's too wide. Love the outside paper. I love this outside paper. And that's all I have. Can't use any more, but unless I ordered it, and I don't know what it is. If it might be $49 in Market, I'm not even sure. I don't want to decorate the outside or fix the blemish or anything until I decide if I'm going to keep this cover, because I might not. Okay, that's my video. Let's see if we got carrots. Ruh-roh. Those are cute. Next time, if I were to do these again, I think I would get this twine and wrap it around this little one before I glue it down. I think that would be adorable. But there they are. There's my carrots. Where's my Where's my candle? I'm gonna go make chow mein, guys. Wish me luck. Let's all take care of each other. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you watched till this far, that means you've increased my hours, and you know, it'd be great to be monetized. And that all, every bit helps. I appreciate it. Let's all take care of each other, y'all.